X-Men Origins. Wolverine is one of the most annoying movies I've ever seen. Here's why. There's a lot of reasons why that some people say, but the main reason with this thing is the story. Again, like Horton Hears a Who and a bunch of other things that I've reviewed that had issues, they have a very likable. Horton Hears a Who. They have a very likable hero, a one-dimensional villain. In this one, it's just like that. Okay, just like that. At least on the other one, at least on this one, though, at least the villain, there was at least some talk of some reason why he's doing these horrible things in the movie. Why Sabretooth is doing all this stuff. The reason why Sabretooth is doing it is because to him, it feels like Logan betrayed him. Or Jimmy, whatever. No, I said Logan. I rather Logan. Why Logan betrayed him. Looks like Logan betrayed him because, yeah, remember back in the best scene of the whole entire movie, not when he first had his claws. That was one of the worst. But no, the part where he's like, oh, Sabretooth said, baby Sabretooth said, oh, you gave it to. He had it coming, and you gave it to him. Now we gotta stay together. All stick together from now on. Let's go. So that was his best line. Anyway, the thing is, they stuck together, and while they were having their violent, doing what they could to survive, they stuck together and everything. Then basically, the team went too far. Sabretooth went too far, and they were threatening innocent civilians. So Logan's like, no, I don't want to be a part of this. And then Sabretooth says something to the effect of, that's it, man. You're dead to me or whatever. And then the whole thing of Logan being hunted began. Which started the worst part of the movie, which was also another bad part of the movie. Basically, here's what it should have been. It should have been totally serious. All right, you should have had Sabretooth, instead of joking around, be totally serious. You totally be like, okay, to go to the guy that played one of the hobbits in Lord of the Rings. So when he went after him, be like, oh, the team wants you back. He's like, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. He's like, no, man, I'm not doing that stuff anymore. It's like, this is one of those offers you can't refuse, man. You come back, or you don't come back, or that's it. Or you die. Come back, or you're dead. He's like, oh, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of dying. It's like, it should have been like this. Instead of going like, he should have been like, well, that's because you never tried it before, and then it killed him, Instead of the way it was in the movie, it was like, oh, that's because you never tried it before. Roar! Like it was just stupid. He just made him look like a crazy person instead of made him look like a crazy person with no remorse at all, instead of a guy who's basically focused on loyalty, going about it horribly wrong, yes, but it should be focused on loyalty. And then after he supposedly kills Logan's girlfriend, Wolverine's girlfriend, should have been definitely, instead of, I don't know about that insurance joke. Might have been an okay joke, but still, I don't know about that thing. That's just not cool. And then the smiley face, scratching in Smiley's face was kind of annoying to me too. But still, it should have been definitely more about how's it feel to lose everything, huh? Just like, they fight that way. That would have been better. Way more serious. Way more about him feeling Logan betrayed his loyalty. Okay. Because it was just stupid. Just all these jokes that just didn't work out because it's bad. And he's like basically just being a jerk, being a bad guy, being a bad guy, not being someone who will do what he feels he needs to do to get back at someone who hurt him. Like what happens with real people. Okay, that's the issue. But anyway, then comes the course later. That's my favorite scenes of the whole movie. Let's talk about the best of this movie. The best scenes in the movie would have to be with Will.i.am and the guy that played the Blob. Okay, now this one guy, Jeremy Wade or whatever, I don't know about Jeremy Wade, but whatever his name was, he has good reviews, but he was saying that the Blob was sounding like some dude from Silence of the Lambs and everything. I don't really care what he sounds like. He sounded good. He was actually the funnest character in the whole movie. It was awesome. He was totally completely awesome. I liked him, and I was glad to get the Blob in the movie. Doing cool stuff. And I'm like, it would have been cool to have him make another team, come back with another team, and mess around and beat up Sabretooth later. That'd be cool. But Sabretooth killed him. Why? How? He didn't have adamantium. How is he going to kill someone who can resist? You can punch a tank gun and who can basically resist, like put his hand into a tank's gun and let it get shot and not even be hurt. How do you do that? How do you do that how do you kill someone like that with your fingernails? You don't. You don't. That's really stupid. But anyway, no. Then he kills. He basically Sabretooth just be killing everybody that Wolverine has any attachment to whatsoever. Basically, because it is implied that he's angry at Logan for it, but it's not really state. But it's like he enjoyed it way too much. He wasn't all like Wolverine, like all tough and gruff and like I'm doing this because you messed things up. I'll mess your stuff. You messed my life up. I'm gonna mess your life up. It should have been like that. Then comes the worst scene in the entire movie. Then basically, while this is all going on, it comes the worst scene in the entire movie. Not when Logan's naked. That was a crazy scene, but he's naked before. No problem. It's when Mom and Pa can't get shot. Okay. Weapon, and then it goes Zero's like, oh, Weapon X just killed 2 more people with bullets. Like, really? Like a bullet that matched my gun. I didn't do it. It was Weapon X. Like the Weapon X. You mean the guy with razor sharp adamantium claws? Like yes, him. Like Zero. And then it was like, who are those guys? Who are those people? What if it was like like wait a minute, that was near the factory. Wait, where is this? This is next, very close, a few miles away from my hidden secret army base. Wait a minute. That wasn't the someone's Sunnydale farm, was it? It's like, yes. It's like, oh, Zero. I have parents. My parents are over there. What are you doing? It's like, sorry. Interference. I gotta go. Oh my God, come on. That it could easily have been the case because the guy they were talking about him. They were saying our son just left us one day. He ran off. It could have been him. It could have been Stryker's parents. Who knows? But it was just stupid. And people saw it coming. They brought their kids to this, and they saw this. And the kids see it. And the kids were asking questions afterward. What happened? Like it was stupid. Who was the stupidest thing? And then Captain America did some of that, and I'm like, whoa. Didn't you think doing that is stupid? No. Thankfully, it was just some random lady. So, and she had a gun, so it's a little not as bad, but still no. And for the rest of the movie, you're wondering why did Mom get shot? You're like, oh look, Logan's cutting, using is like cutting through helicopter blades with his claws. Why did Mom and get shot? Oh look, Gavin's destroying climbing up a building with wooden with his cane, climbing up a building with his cane, by sticking his cane into the brick wall, into the brick. Why did Mom and get shot? It was just it just ruined the whole entire rest of the movie. It was just horrible. Without that scene, it would have been a way better movie. It just was bad. I mean, bad. And then after all this pretty okay stuff that didn't, after some more annoying stuff like, Sabretooth killing Will.i.am, what the heck is that? And then killing Will.i.am, saying he killed the Blob, and then basically finding out your girlfriend, that Logan's girlfriend was a traitor and all this other crazy stuff. It just, that crazy stuff, and then of course shoehorning Cyclops in there for what? No reason, no real reason, other than of course to just have him. They gave him, Deadpool some powers that he never had, never. Really stupid. All kinds of stuff like that. Then they say Deadpool. The reason why some people say that the reason why it was so bad was because of Deadpool. No. Deadpool. I think it was kind of inventive to create or homage a character from Mortal Kombat, but still, in some ways, I was okay with it because it was just, it wasn't the worst thing in the movie. After Mom and Kid got shot, I'm like, this isn't bad, this is actually pretty cool. You have 2 guys who are armed to the teeth, duking out. This is what I like to see. This is what I came here for this movie. That's why I came here, to see this happen, for them to fight and stuff, for people like that to fight. Anyway. But then after all this setup, all this awesome stuff, they said, they must have thought, okay, wait, Logan has amnesia. So how are you going to give him amnesia? Then they decided to use the cheapest way possible to get him shot twice in the face, basically. Shot twice in the face. Double tap him. It's very cheap. It's too cheap. What should have happened was something that happens often in that universe, which is an entire base exploding and falling on top of you. Wouldn't have killed Logan, but it would probably have given him amnesia. Would have given him a lot of head trauma. There, right there, and that would have done it just fine. Okay, I don't understand that. Him just come out regenerated, but still like what? Who are you? What's my name? See this long tag. Like, what's my name? Like, you're Logan. You're Logan. It's like, oh, to the Gambit. You're Logan. Gambit could like blow it away, blow all the stuff away from him if you wanted. But that's awesome powers. That'd be cool. I'd like to see him again. But anyway, he needs his own movie. Anyway. crazy. Oh yeah, and then it's like then of course Stryker, because he doesn't die there, has to be given a punishment that doesn't involve him dying. So it was just kind of stupid. It was a nice fun parody of it on that on YouTube and Newgrounds, but Newgrounds about that. It's like you will go. She grabbed his foot and it's like, you will go to the store, buy the Holly Berry version of Catwoman and watch it till your ears, you watch it till your eyes bleed. It's like, oh, that's better. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good punishment. Better than walking. No. It's like now. I was like, no. So bad. No. Still, it was terrible. It was horrible. And the dude killed a guy. I'm not talking like Wolverine or anybody. No, he killed a guy. Just killed him. Stabbed him. Why? And yet he was still able to be alive. What? He wasn't in jail? He wasn't sent to jail or anything? Really? No, it was just a lot of problems with that. A huge amount of problems with that movie. And I'm really glad that made X-Men First Class was not just revenge. There was parts where it was revenge. Thankfully, you can fast forward from those parts to when Magneto finally meets Xavier and stops being a jerk. Like, stops being a jerk, stops having his revenge. Well, plot. He continues his revenge plot, but at least he has a team behind him. He's not all by himself like Logan was, Logan was in this movie. Okay, that's basically my favorite thing about the whole movie. All that he wasn't by himself the whole movie. So yeah, that was good. Unlike this movie. This movie here, this was way to do it wrong, basically way wrong. One dimensional. Yeah. Sum up, best part of the movie. Logan and his relationship with a bunch of people that aren't trying to kill him or his friends. Worst part, one-dimensional villains and cheap deaths and other cheap things that make the movie bad. So bad that you don't really want to watch this more than once. No. And then again, yeah, you don't want to watch it more than once. It's just crazy, and my screensaver seems to have just activated. Hey, better be my screensaver. Better be my screensaver. If my brother's screensaver that you need a code for, that's not good. I have to reset the whole computer. I don't want to do that. Come on. Hey, thank you. I got it activated. All right, yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah. So I'm really glad basically, there's just so many things about the X-Men things that were not included in this. Okay, the fact that X-Men is basically about being a team, finding people that people being different, and finding other people that are different. Basically staying together as a team to use our differences as strengths. to use those differences as strengths to make it in a harsh world. That's what X-Men is about. And they basically had none of that. They basically had none of that. He was all by himself. He didn't go. Yeah, he was all by himself. Anyone he tried to be part of the team got killed. It was not cool. No, there was there's not a real team. There was no real team. Well, eventually Gambit, but that was near the end of the movie. So, and then Logan. Yeah, and then basically also the last battle between him and Wolverine, him and Sabretooth until X-Men 1, which of course doesn't match. Again, well, at least like Star Wars prequels, does not match because basically at this point, you see this guy do all these horrible things with no remorse. No remorse, with glee, roar, glee and joking and all this stuff, killing people, and then it's like Wolverine finally gets a chance to kill him, and we're like, kill him. There's no reason to be like, we don't feel sorry for that guy, and that's probably not, that's not the way you should do it. It's horrible. And I'm like, why did you leave? The only reason why Logan did not kill him is because he's the good guy. That's the only reason. There's you're my brother. You're basically there is good in you. I'm here. I won't leave you ever again. Come on. Stop killing people. None of that. None of that. It was terrible. So that was the problem with that thing. Hopefully they will continue. X-Men First Class was way better. Hopefully they'll continue that trend. Keep it going. That'll be awesome to see. Because oh man, this was that one was just the way. This one's the way to do it wrong. That one's the way to do it right. Okay, so see you next time.